How's it going, guys? In this video we're going to be taking a look at the NECA Ultimate Pamela Voorhees figure from the original Friday the 13th. Super excited to have this one in my collection, guys. I saw it come up for pre-order over on NECA site and I had to pick it up. This one obviously is depicting Pamela Voorhees from the original Friday the 13th, the very first film that was released in 1980, and she was played by the wonderful Betsy Palmer. Let's go ahead and get a quick look around the box, open it up, and get a better look at the figure. So for starters, guys, I have to say I love the old school poster art that they used for this cover. Friday the 13th logo, Ultimate Pamela Voorhees. At the top we got a saying, they were warned, they are doomed, and on Friday the 13th, nothing will save them. Yeah, guys, super cool. I like that NECA redid the original poster art for this release, and we've got the Friday the 13th logo there. NECA Real Toys on the back. We also have some photo shots of the figure, Friday the 13th logo. On the other side, once again, Friday the 13th, NECA Real Toys, and have a full profile shot of the figure there. And there's the figure, guys, in all its glory, and I cannot wait to get her opened up because she has quite a bit. So without further ado, let's get the figure opened up and get a better look at the figure. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and get right to it. So for starters, I have to say, really dig the face sculpt on this figure. It turned out absolutely incredible. Looks exactly like Betsy Palmer, aka Pamela Voorhees. Really dig the detail in the sweater, the pants. Like, just overall, this figure turned out absolutely insane. One thing I didn't mention previously was apparently this is like a limited release, so if you're able to get it, you can get it at retailers for sure, and I've seen the last toy store people have this up for pre-order, so you can order from them and other retailers, I believe. But apparently, according to NECA, this is going to be a limited time release, so if I were you all, definitely check it out and try to pick one up for yourself, because so far this figure looks absolutely incredible. As for the head articulation, head does rotate all the way around, looks down okay. Doesn't look too, it just kind of looks forward. Not much there, but a little bit of a head tilt, so you can get some decent poses out of the figure. That grin, that creepy grin is really cool. Like I said, I think NECA did a great job of capturing Betsy Palmer's likeness for sure. As for the arm articulation, arm does come up 90 degrees, does rotate all the way around, does seem to have a single joint in the elbow. Feels like there is rotation in the elbow, but I do not want to force it and have a video file, guys. Wrist does rotate all the way around and does have a nice back and forth, it seems. Also on the hand, you can see she has the ring there, which is really nice. You can see also the detail in the fingernails. As for the other arm, same thing, does come up 90 degrees, does rotate all the way around, has a single joint in the elbow. Like I said before, it does have rotation in the elbow, but don't want to force it, guys. It does have full rotation in the wrist, and wrist does go back and forth. So really nice, guys. As for torso articulation, there is a bit of a crunch, not too much, more than likely because of the sweater. And I have to say, I like the sweater because it is a bit of a soft plastic. So there is some decent rotation, actually bending back. There's a little bit, not too much, but yeah, there's some decent rotation in the torso, which is pretty cool. As for the leg articulation, leg does come up, okay, not fully, does go back, not too much, more than likely because of the way it's molded. There is some rotation at the top of the thigh, not too much. There is a single joint in the knee. Feels like there could be some rotation, but don't want to force it, guys. And there is a little bit of a back and forth on the foot. There is rotation in the ankle, and there's a bit of an ankle rocker as well, so that's pretty cool. Same thing on the other leg. The leg does come up, not too far, doesn't go back all that much. Single joint in the knee. Knee does have some rotation. Foot has rotation as well. Actually, I don't know about this one because the way the pants molded, it's a little bit differently, and I have to say the pants, the way it's done, is pretty nice. I like the like I said, I like the design of this figure so far. I mean, NECA did a great job of this one. Can do the splits, if she wanted to. I don't know about this leg though because she has the knife holster there. So I don't know if you can do the full splits there, but not too bad, not a deal breaker or anything. Because overall, so far, like I said, this figure looks really, really incredible. So let's go ahead and get her off to the side and get a better look at the accessories. As for her accessories, guys, she does come with 4 extra hands, and 2 of these are gripping hands, and they're pretty small. So yeah, but you see the ring there; it's pretty nice. The detail's pretty good in these. I did like that NECA included several of these hands are actually gripping hands for the accessories. Like I mentioned before, she does come with quite a bit. As for the other 2 hands, she comes with one sort of gestured hand, which is really, really nice, and also comes with another gripping hand, which is also nice. Like I said, most of these are gripping hands, mostly for the accessories, because she comes with quite a bit. So NECA did a bang up job of these. I like the coloring. You could see the level of detail there in the hand. I don't know if the camera picks it up well enough, but it's pretty solid, guys. And up next, guys, she comes with a oar, or a broken oar. It looks like a very worn, broken ore there. Really, really love the weathering on this and the color. I think it looks absolutely incredible. NECA did a great job. You see the wear there on the ore, and you can see where it's broken there. And I think NECA did a bang up job of like showing the, I guess, the broken wood and then the wood grain there. Really, really nice. I like the discoloration and stuff. Like, so the paint or whatever is just that wash that they give it. It's just really, really solid, guys. And next, guys, she also comes with a axe, which looks really, really nice. Love that they actually put a bit of a blood splatter there on the axe itself. I love that NECA did that with this accessory. You can see the wood grain there on the handle itself. At least like I don't know if the camera picks it up well enough, but yeah, it looks really, really solid, guys. I love the coloring on this, and like I said, that blood wash is always a plus. So you know, when NECA does stuff like that, it looks, they just, I don't know, it just adds to the accessory for me anyway. And up next, guys, she comes with a little knife, like a pocket knife, which is really, really nice. I love the coloring on this as well. I don't know if the camera picks it up too well or anything. It's kind of small, so I think NECA did a great job of the little handle there, and the little, like, almost dingy look to the actual blade itself. That's pretty nice too. The handle itself, like I said, it's, you can't really tell from the camera, I don't think, but it has like a wood grain to it, and yeah, just really, really solid, guys. Also with this knife, you can put it in her holster as well. So you just go like that, and it should just sheath in. And there you have it, guys. Really, really cool that NECA incorporated this with the accessory. And next, guys, she comes with a trusty machete, and this thing looks massive. Yeah, it's like a really good length here. It's actually a pretty big machete, which is pretty cool because I think you can actually use this with, I would say you could use this with other figures, especially obviously with the other Jason figures, I would imagine. There's no blood wash on this, which is not too bad, not a deal breaker, but I still think the coloring on this looks really, really nice. You can see the rivets there on the handle and stuff like that, and yeah, it's pretty solid, guys. I mean, it doesn't feel too flimsy or anything, so I love that NECA included these sort of accessories with these figures, man. They really knock it out of the park. And up next, guys, she also comes with a bow and arrow, which I thought was really, really cool. I think NECA did a great job of this. It's kind of cool that they would think of getting something like this, adding this to this figure. It's really, really nice. You can see the wood grain there and a little bit of a wash, like it's dirty and used. And I love the leather, the faux leather strapping sort of thing. I mean, it's plastic, but I mean, I like that they kind of, that level of detail, guys. Like I said, this is actually a string too, which is pretty cool. NECA actually used like I guess like a burlap or like a hemp string or something. I think that's really, really solid, guys. The arrow itself, she does come with several of these. They're all pretty much the same. There's no blood wash or anything different. They're all pretty much the same. Actually, the feather tips here at the end, they do come in different colors. I would be careful with these because these do feel kind of flimsy and thin, so I would definitely be careful with these. But yeah, for the most part, I think NECA knocked it out of the park with their accessories of this figure. And up next, guys, coming up to the last few accessories, we have a other head sculpt, which is more like a worried head sculpt or a bewildered or frightened head sculpt. And again, I think NECA did a great job with Betsy Palmer's likeness. I think yeah, they did it justice for sure. I think it looks absolutely incredible. Another head sculpt that they included, guys, was a sort of like, I guess, a sinister grin. This one's kind of sinister too, the one that comes defaulted, but this one looks a little bit more maniacal, or, like almost sort of like a twisted happiness, almost, I'd like to say. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about towards the end of the film when it's revealed that, spoiler alert again, that she's actually the killer, and she's the one after the kids. So, yeah, this was, I have to say again, guys, NECA did a great job of this head sculpt for sure. And finally, guys, she also comes with a third head sculpt, and this one's more of like she's yelling or screaming or something like that. And again, NECA did a great job, I'd have to say. I mean, from the teeth to the tongue coloring, I mean, just overall, like I said, the hair sculpt, I mean, just everything. NECA did a bang up job with this figure overall. I think if you were definitely on the fence of wanting to pick this up, it's definitely worth picking up. I really, really, really dig this figure. Now, for size comparison, guys, I wanted to bring in the Ultimate Jason 7, my favorite Jason, the Zombie Jason as I like to call it, just to show you the size comparison between the two figures, and yeah, just so you can kind of get an idea of how this is where he stacks up against her baby boy there. Obviously, Jason's going to be way bigger than her, but I mean, don't let that fool you. She's pretty hardcore in that first film. If you've seen the film, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That about wraps it up for this video, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the figure. Are you a fan of the Friday the 13th franchise? Which is your favorite? Which is your least favorite? Little backstory behind this one. I had never seen this film until I got older. I believe I was like in middle school or something like that. My first Jason film, I think I've said this before, is Jason 6. That was always my first one, but my favorite is Jason 7. When I saw this one, I saw it on USA. Back in the day, USA used to do all-day marathons of Friday the 13th films on a day that was Friday the 13th. So that was actually the first time where I saw a lot of the films, because a lot of the ones that I had originally seen were different parts, usually from being at a cousin's house who would see 6. Like I said before, that was the first one I saw and I really liked. But then I saw 7 and that was beyond my favorite. Plus, Kane Hodder's my favorite Jason. So, but beyond that, that first Jason film is really incredible. I remember seeing it and being like, oh wow, it's, again, when you find out at the end that it's Mrs. Voorhees doing all the killing, it's not even Jason. I mean, that's really, really cool in my opinion. But beyond that, guys, are you planning to pick this one up for yourself? As I mentioned previously, according to NECA, supposedly this is going to be a limited release. I am really hoping that they make an ultimate for Little Jason. That would be really, really cool, so you can pair the both of them together. That would be absolutely incredible. But as I mentioned before, are you planning to pick this one up? Let me know in the comments. Like I said, as of right now, you can pick it up at certain retailers. I do know Last Toy Store still has it as the recording of this video, and I think you could still pick it up from NECA directly. But this is definitely a solid release in my opinion. Beyond that, if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, thanks again for coming back and for the continued support, guys. I really, really appreciate it. As mentioned previously, I was super stoked when this came up when it was announced for pre-order. I was just super excited to have Mama Voorhees to add to the collection. Obviously, as you can see, I'm a big Jason fan. So beyond that, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy and have a good one.